help you with something?
I don't know. You have a cheeseburger. It's about lunchtime.
We asked her how could we help her. She said she wanted a cheeseburger. It's lunchtime.
Wow. For clinic appointment and please proceed to the stop sign. Huh. She's got immunization clinic. You've got all kinds of stuff in here. COVID testing. There's the bathrooms. New building for Harrison County Health Department. Huh. Your typical federal posters for OSHA. I don't speak Spanish, so I'm not. I'm just taking some pictures and video. Thank you. For news. For news. Yes, ma'am. There's milk for Daddy's baby. She just bounced. Register to vote. Homeland Security. For privacy, please stand behind the blue line until you're called. Huh. Entrance is restricted to authorized MSDH, which is Mississippi Department of Health employees or others, accompanied by MSDH employees pursuant to public law, blah, blah, blah. What's that? Harrison County Health Department. They close at 5. It's 12:21 right now, so we've got a little bit of time. Hi. Oh, she's making a phone call. She's checking it twice.
She's pretty good at it. We have a gentleman coming. Yes. Don't know what for. Neither.
Say something nice to me. About me. Wow. Never said anything, just panicked and ran. Wow. I think that was probably a record. She's looking for me. I'm gonna get my wave started and get it warmed up.
Ma'am, what do you want?
I'm sorry?
I saw you
On YouTube? Oh.
Yeah, you go to public places. I was just watching you this morning.
Really? What video was it?
To a place in I don't know if it was Alabama. Y'all went to like.
Oh, well, I know there's several places.
You're so funny.
Call the police.
Public place and they don't understand the law.
Well,
it's informative because we do need to know that as citizens.
Well, but think about it logically. You're calling emergency services, 911, for a GoPro. Let that sink in.
No, that is too funny. I saw you this morning.
What's your name, Dawn?
Lenora Robinson.
Nice to meet you. I'm Lana.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
That is crazy. They don't. That's something they do need to know. They do need to know the laws because if they ever have a situation,
right?
You know.
Well, I mean, it's a basic, fundamental, well-established right.
Yeah.
You have, I have, they have.
Some of us don't know them.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, this is the one thing they can't take away from you is what you know in your head. You know what I mean?
I like when you told him. He was like, "What is that badge for?" You say, "We're with Free Press," and I was like, "What is Free Press?"
Yeah. And that actually I used the Crayola Pro line.
Although this is my Kayla. I was just watching her on YouTube this morning. Look at her baby.
Yeah, let me show you. I did it with the Crayola Pro line. You know why I did it in Crayola? Because the absurdity of requiring a press badge is the reason I did the absurdity with the Crayola.
That service, because ain't nobody here. Like we.
Yeah.
I've been waiting a second for this lady to come back to ask her a question. Even when we got here, nobody was here.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yep.
Ma'am, can I help you with something?
I don't know. You have a cheeseburger. It's about lunchtime.
Do I have a cheeseburger?
Yeah, bacon and cheddar.
Can I help you with something?
Yeah.
What is it?
What's your name, ma'am?
What
Who
is
are
your
you?
name?
Well, I don't know. Who are you? Do you work here?
Ma'am, I need some help at the desk. Can I get some help at the desk? I think God set us up. This is too funny because I was just watching you this morning on YouTube. Hello? Can I get some help? Yeah.
Oh, I see you. So they're still not giving this young lady service. So they're back there. They're back there playing around on the phone, and they're not doing their jobs. All of them are sitting back there in a private room, and they're not giving this poor lady service that they're paid to do. Oh look, they've closed the door now. I don't know if you can see that, but they've closed the door now. Wait, listen. Phone's ringing. Do you hear the phone? Yeah. So the phone's ringing. Everybody's just sitting back there where it says Deborah Hall. I can't quite. Oh, Harrison County Director. Wow. Wow. Got 3 officers. Wow. Holy mackerel. Got the whole shift almost. How y'all doing? Is there something going on?
I don't know.
Oh, wow. I just see 3 officers show up and it's like, woo.
Listen, we're trying to see our patients. We've asked her to leave.
You never asked me.
We asked her how can we help her. We asked her how can we help her. She said she wanted a cheeseburger. It's lunchtime.
Pictures and video for news. Get it right.
She said she wanted a cheeseburger because it was lunchtime. She asked me who I was, do I work here. She don't even want service here. She's just here filming for her patients.
Constitutionally protected activity. Okay.
We need for her to leave so we can see our
Public
patients so she can stop filming.
Okay. Don't violate rights, sir. Don't let her talk into it. Right. So, all right.
They asked you to leave a few times?
They've never asked me to leave. I got 2 cameras, sir, so don't let her lie. She's never asked me to leave. I literally came in, and you'll see it later, of course, but I came in, they asked me if I needed help. I said I'm recording pictures and video for news, and then she ran in the back, and apparently she called you. So she came out.
Call our supervisor.
Yeah.
Because we have a patient that
If they
It doesn't.
to leave, would that be a problem?
Yes, because that would actually be a civil rights violation.
Okay.
Just because they want me doesn't mean that I have to. I have a right to be here. Same one you guys swore to. And actually, can I have your name, sir, just so I know who I'm
Officer
talking?
Schwartz. Oh, I'm sorry.
Short. Do you have a badge number by chance?
225.
In your body. Okay, good. And what's your name, sir?
Officer Ashcraft.
What's your badge number, sir?
180.
And what's yours, sir?
Officer Swan, 219.
Okay, and y'all's body cams are on? Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, it's a public space. I'm not going back in the restricted areas. These people, and you can ask her, she doesn't have a problem with it. I've already talked to her.
And what's your name?
You can just call me good citizen right now. We'll have a talk after all this and see, depending on what happens. I'm sorry?
Gave you our name.
Yeah, but you guys are expected to have a level of professionalism. I'm a private citizen, so.
You guys are public servants, there's no shame in it. It's just there's a policy that, an expectation.
Depending on what you guys, do, if you trespass me, I won't be as cordial. So after this, we can have a talk. Like once you are on the way out the door, and I'm still here.
So is it on a YouTube channel?
I actually post this everywhere. So whatever news agency it depends on, everywhere. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I go all around the country. So this great country of ours. Yeah. But apparently, freedom's kind of scary to some people. And it's actually just. Was he in charge?
Officer Ashcraft?
Are y'all all equal?
Yes.
Okay. So before y'all make a mistake, is there any way I can get a supervisor here? Because he's,
For what?
just so we don't have any rights violations.
I can see if we can get one.
I mean, do we need one? Are y'all going to try to trespass me?
I don't know yet. Figure out what's going on.
Okay. So,
I'll be right back.
so,
Calculations on that and all.
So you guys leave me be? let me exercise my civil rights that you guys swore to uphold. Y'all walk out the door, I'd probably be gone in 5 or 10 minutes. I just want to exercise my rights for a little bit, snap a few pictures. I could be here all day. I mean, it's legally allowed. I haven't broken any laws, have I? Taking pictures. Well, I mean, taking pictures in public, is that illegal?
Is this public?
I don't know. It's a public building, is it not? Mississippi Department of Health. It's a public lobby.
They didn't ask you to leave at all?
They've never asked me to leave. Until she said this now, she's never asked me to leave. I've got 2 cameras now, so. But even if she did, it doesn't make a difference. She can ask me all day. She can ask me for $5. I don't have to give it to her. I have a right to be here. Unless I break a law, like if I was screaming and shouting, I was causing a disturbance, I was being disorderly, I assault somebody, something like that, or if I was breaking through like the restricted areas after they told me, after I have had due notice, and that's breaking a law, then absolutely I can get trespassed. But I have a right to be here, and the international press, First Associated Press, that actually says that me gathering content from my story is legitimate business.
Is there something going on?
I'm doing a civil rights investigation, so I mean, apparently it is now. I mean, you guys are here. I didn't even know. They ran off. Literally, I came in here. You'll see the video later. I know you will. Everybody does. But I came in right here around these signs, and she was sitting up here on the left-hand side.
The lady that was out here or something?
No, it was a white lady that was sitting here, kind of like maybe medium height, at the desk here. Yeah. She asked me. She goes, "You need any help?" I said, "No, I'm just taking pictures and video for news." Yeah.
Ask you to leave out the building, please.
Okay, am I being trespassed?
So we can see our
Okay, so if I don't leave, I'm gonna get arrested?
Yes.
Okay, I'll leave under threat of arrest then. Is it for the property or is it the lobby?
The property.
Say something nice to the body cams for me. See you soon.
Okay.
Better report.
All right. So.
We're here at the Gulfport Police Headquarters, August the 15th, 12:56. I'm going here and see if we can talk to somebody. Maybe we can, get this corrected. Get an apology. Doubt it. Put a complaint in. Oh wow, look at all that up here. Ooh. Got a strong marijuana odor. Oh wow. If you were here to pick up on me. Yeah, is the chief of police in, please?
Let me see.
Are you here for me?
Yes, ma'am. Lieutenant Bentz.
Bentz?
Bentz.
Bentz. Okay, there it is. Yeah, usually it's on that side. I don't know if you heard anything about the Harrison County Health Department that was just now.
I heard the call go out. I do not know anything about it.
So there was 3 officers there. I actually asked them for a supervisor. Of course, I think things escalated so fast. They didn't try to de-escalate the situation. They trespassed me from a public, from the public lobby. I mean, just like you're here as in your police department. You want to move over here so we can, that way we're not in the way. But they basically trespassed me without committing any kind of crime. So I didn't do anything. I was in there gathering news, news content for a news story that I'm working on, and I was very vocal about it. I told them, I said it's a constitutionally protected activity. I'm sure you know it's, I'm sure you know where I'm going. It's freedom of press. We're allowed to do news stories anywhere the press and the public are allowed. It's called equal access. So I'm allowed into that public lobby, and they trespass me. So A, I want to find out how long the trespass, or if it's even still in effect, if you guys are going to uphold the trespass. And 2, I'd like to put a complaint, maybe get an apology from the officer would be nice.
Yeah, I can get you the email address for internal affairs if you do.
I'm sorry?
I can get you the email address for internal affairs.
Okay.
Or there's a complaint form that we have that you can fill out here.
Okay.
And I can take it and submit it up. Or there's a you can go to our website and you can submit an online form and it goes straight to internal affairs. So those are.
Yeah, if I can get the email for internal affairs.
Yeah.
And also, is the trespass, are you guys going to uphold that trespass?
If it's a legal trespass,
It's
yes.
not a legal trespass.
Well, that I'll have to review it and see.
Yeah, absolutely. Can I get your, so set aside this, okay? And this is obviously a public lobby, correct?
Yes, this is.
So can you trespass me from here without a crime being committed?
If you were disturbing the peace or interfering
That's a
with the
crime.
business, then yes.
That's a
Yes,
crime.
you could-
So without a crime, yeah, absolutely. So So a crime not being present, I have the right to be here, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, essentially.
Right. I mean, obviously during business hours, you know, if I was in here gathering content, like if I stood in the corner peacefully during business hours and filmed all day.
You'd be perfectly fine.
Right.
It's a public lobby now.
Correct.
Like I said, I do not know what happened at the health department. I'll have to review it and see.
Yeah, if you can review can I get your email too so I can follow back up with you? And to me, darling, I don't want to put another bad cop video out there on the internet. I would rather be able to resolve this. You email me back and say, hey, look, we apologize. Our officers made a mistake. You know, you're not trespassed, and you're free to go back into what you have a right to do. And there'll be a great ending to the story. And maybe we can get some training for the officers, because they were all just officers. There was no sergeants or nothing like that, so there was no supervisors.
Right.
So it could be a simple misunderstanding. I'm hoping that's what it is, and I hope that that's not like a trend that the Gulfport PD endorses.
No, definitely not.
Okay, I assume not. I figured maybe this might be a fluke thing. Oops. Yeah.
All right, so professional standards at Gulfport-ms.gov. A lot of people messed that up and put a dot, but it's a dash.
Okay.
And then BP Bentz, same thing at Gulfport-ms.gov.
And the first one is the IA?
Yes.
Okay,
First
perfect.
one's them and the second one's me.
Okay. Let me just get that, because sometimes that ink smears.
Make sure it don't smear off. So.
Right.
I mean, that card's yours, so.
Oh, absolutely. But just in case, I put it in my pocket. Next thing, my thumb rums against it. But I just want it corrected. I know you guys aren't that way. I mean, you got a beautiful American flag. I'm sure you guys uphold civil rights, et cetera, et cetera. So, but also, can I get when you get done with those body cams, can you send them to me as a public records request?
That will have to be done through here, the Freedom of Information request, after everything is said and done and the chief agrees to release it.
Okay.
So, but that can be done here.
So after the IA investigation's done? Okay.
Yes, after everything's said and done, make sure there is no criminal aspect to it, because it'd be considered evidence and anything.
Right, I understand. Right, clearly. Yeah, I didn't expect it like immediately. I figured, after all the, everything's said and done. So, what's the chief's email, by the way? Do you know that?
A. Cooper.
A. Cooper?
Same
thing?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
And mine is the JTownpress@gmail.com.
Okay.
It's nice and easy.
All right, yeah, that'll be easy to see when it comes through.
All right, absolutely. God bless. Be safe.
Freedom of the press is one of the greatest bulwarks of liberty and can never be restrained but by despotic governments.